Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today I just want to touch on I'm sure it's all over the place by now, the email that the lovely YouTube sent all the small creators about how they are changing the monetization rules. Like so many other people woke up and got this email. Let's see, I don't know if I still have it because I might have deleted it. YouTube. YouTube. Let's see. Oh, here we go. January 16th. Important updates to the YouTube Partner Program. So if you haven't heard, basically YouTube announced that they are now changing the eligibility to be a partner with YouTube, and basically what that is basically you being able to monetize your video. So you have to have 4,000 hours, at least 1,000 subscribers, or 4,000 hours of watch time in order to, qualify for the partner program. So I initially did, because I think you only had to have, I forgot what I don't even know how many, so many views. I don't even know what the requirements were. I just know when they said, when I like got it and I was like able to have like the extra features or whatever, I was like, oh yes, I did something, you know what I mean? And I think that's how a lot of small creators feel, like, oh, I was like, I did something, I accomplished something, and now it's being taken away from me. Now, as far as the monetization thing is, it's kind of one of those things where, like, if you only have 1,000 subscribers, and I only have 506 subscribers, so I'm not making money off of my videos, which is fine. Like, I don't think that that's the point. Then I don't think that's why people that with smaller channels are upset. They're upset because, like I said, it felt like you were part of a partnership, and now we just got fired. And I would like to first and foremost say that I have never shown a dead body on my channel, nor do I have any plans of doing such. So I feel like it's unfair to punish the small creators when a lot of them post really great content, appropriate content, and are not in the news for these controversies. It's these bigger YouTubers that are causing these problems, and they don't seem, well, Logan Paul did get, his partnership terminated or whatever. He's not in the YouTube Red series or whatever the case may be. He still has his channel. He's still going to be able to monetize his videos. And it's like, okay, so how is that fair? Like, I agree, YouTube definitely needs to have a better system of how they determine who is allowed and who is not allowed to have ads on their videos, because I understand, like, there are some inappropriate things on internet, and I get that. And I think YouTube should have taken the approach, like, you know what, the algorithm is not working out. We need people to actually be doing this and watching this and monitoring that. And I understand there's so many channels that they have to determine a way that they can make it so that they are able to determine, and it's easier for them to determine who they should be putting ads on and who they shouldn't be, and how they're going to monitor the people that they do have ads on their videos. So I get it, it's a hard system, but I feel like they're doing it a shitty way, and that because the bigger YouTubers, they're not going to be dealing with the effects of this as the small creators, and the small creators are not the ones that created this issue to begin with. So like I said, my problem is this, that, like I said, the Logan Pauls, he's still gonna have ads on his videos, you know what, but he's the one that showed inappropriate content. So shouldn't he be the one that gets his ads taken away instead of this? Like, that's how I feel. But I do agree there should be some eligibility to being a part of the YouTube partners. I just don't feel like it's okay. It sucks when the rules have been changed essentially, and now you got to take it away. So I mean, again, YouTube is a one-of-a-kind platform in that you are able to post whatever you want, whenever you want, however many times you want. And, it does take hard work, and I think that, for those of us who are not in it just for the money, it'll be okay. We will figure out how to make it through this and adjust as we see fit. But I don't want somebody to feel so discouraged that they don't even try, like they don't even put out their content, because what if their content is freaking amazing, and I feel like YouTubers just like coming down harder and harder on the smaller people that are just starting out, that it's like discouraging. And I can understand why people are discouraged, but I just hope that they continue. And if you want to try it, and at the end of the day, maybe only a couple people watch your videos, but still, to me, that means everything to me. If only one people, like 3 people commented on my video, I'm like, oh my god, this is awesome, and we're having a conversation about something that we're passionate about, something that we care about, and just like my Beautylish bag video, like there's people commenting about how like there was, you know, a medium dark tone box and a very light box or whatever, and the differences between that, and we're having a good conversation about, you know, was the box curated, and where is there a difference between the medium and the deep versus the fair and light shades. And like those are conversations we should be having, but we're having them in an educated way, and there's no you sucker this that, and that's what I want on my channel, and that's what I want it to be, and that's what I want the YouTube community to be as far as any genre, whether it's beauty, fitness, gaming, whatever. Like I feel like we should all be having that open communication. That's what YouTube is there to foster. It's just that YouTube itself as a platform has not developed a way to really make that. They're still trying to figure it out, you know what I mean? They're still trying to figure it out, and while they're figuring it out, unfortunately, like those of us like I said, that don't have a million subscribers are just going to have to suffer in the meantime. So I hope as small creators we can all just join together and support one another and say like, hey, I really like your content, keep doing you. Or even if it's not something that you watch, if you know somebody that might want to watch some gaming video, but like, hey, this person's channel, you should check it out, or whatever the case may be. Just be so supportive of each other, because it's hard. And like I said, it's really not about the money. I'm not making any money, so I really don't care. I just felt like I earned being part of the partnership, and it got taken away from me. And I never post inappropriate content on my channel, so that's the thing. I'm getting punished for something I didn't even do. And I think that's where YouTube is having some difficulties as distinguishing how they should address the issue. And I get it. As a company, there was probably there's no pleasing everybody, so there was no gonna be something that everybody was agree with. But like I said, I feel like these bigger creators go out and they do all this crazy stuff, and they don't really ever get punished. It's everybody else that gets punished. And it's like, yeah, that would be fair if we all, you know, had the same footing and the same voice when it came to YouTube, but we don't. You know what I mean? They have more pull than I do, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like one of those things, well, it's just not fair, and YouTube continues to make it even more unfair. But again, I just hope that, you know, as a small creator, all the small creators, we just keep pushing. Like I said, I'm gonna keep doing me over here in my corner, whether one person watch or 20 people watch. Like, I'm just gonna keep doing it because this is fun for me. This is my hobby, and this is what I like to do. So I'm gonna keep on pushing over here in this corner of the world, and I hope other people keep pushing in their corners, and we'll just, like I said, work hard, bring up our platform, bring up our channels, and have more positivity out there in the YouTube community versus what the crap that it is here. And I know people are tired of it, but people have not stopped watching Logan Paul either. You know what I mean? So if that's what we want to do, if that's what we all got to stop watching. Like, I know it's, you know, we like watching train wrecks, but we all need to stop. Like, or another company needs to come up with a platform that's similar to YouTube, which has more fair rules, like our good old friends over at Amazon that seem to be taking over everything. Somebody else should step up and create a similar platform so that there is more variety, and we're not, like, YouTube has monopolized this platform. So hopefully, like I said, and I love me some Amazon, you are my homie. Also, Amazon, while you're addressing, you know, my first world problems, if you could also get in that water delivery business, because like the 5-gallon bottles is what I'm talking about that you put in the dispenser, because my bill keeps going up and I'm not for that. And Amazon, I feel like you can handle that. So if you hear me, Amazon, handle it. But again, I like YouTube. I'm not here to bash YouTube at all whatsoever, because it is a very difficult, I don't know the answer to this problem. What I do know is that the person that created the drama and created the problems should be the one that's punished. Like, let's not punish everybody else. And yes, then let's reevaluate, let's make some new rules, let's see how we're gonna handle this. Like, and I get, like, there's a lot of YouTubers that have been doing it for a long time that were like, oh, you know, the YouTube partnership was so much harder to get into, and I am not trying to take anything away from that whatsoever, because at the end of the day, I know that back in the day it was so much harder to become a YouTuber and make it your full-time job. Like, that I'm not disputing whatsoever, but it's, like I said, things have changed, and now if they want to revert back to that and having to vet you and check out your channel and watch your videos and like review it, that's great, that's awesome. Just let us know that that's what you're gonna do, these are the requirements. But I feel like if there's still going to be issues, like, YouTube is going to, again, next year in a couple months, they're going to change the rules again, and that's what I don't like. I think they, like I said, they need to address the people that are causing this type of behaviors. They need to address the people that are doing these things and change and put some rules down on those people so that they don't continue to do what they've been doing. They need to make some changes with them and say, look at you now. Before you can post, it has to be reviewed and approved by this person and this person over there before we post it. Like, they need additional rules. They need additional guidelines that they need to follow as well. But that's not happening. Like I said, I guarantee you Jake Paul or Logan Paul is probably going to post another video. It's going to be inappropriate and people are going to be in a hoopla about it. And YouTube is going to be like, oh no, sorry. And it's like, why do you keep apologizing when you have the power to change it? And that's all I hope to see, is that YouTube really starts taking what they're saying and applying it to everybody, but like really honing in on the people that are, if you have made or done something inappropriate on your channel with your videos, like, you should reap those consequences, and they should be fast acting, not weeks later, because everybody's caused a big ruckus about it. So yeah, that's why I think, like I said, if you're a smaller YouTuber, just keep pushing, you know, and keep working hard, and you will get to where you want to be. I truly believe there is enough people out there to watch us all. There's enough success for everybody in this world, so let's all just support one another. Keep it positive. We will all get to the place where we want to be. I truly believe that. So if you're struggling or you're doubting yourself, don't. Just keep pushing, keep putting out content, and it will happen for you the way that it's meant to happen. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.